From the farthest corners of the universe, straight to your ears. This is AI Talks, the podcast where technology, ideas, and curiosity come together. Your hosts, Xylo, the tech-savvy navigator of the stars, and Nyra, the curious collector of earthly wisdom. Ready to broaden your view of the world? Then you're in the right place. This is AI Talks.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Nice to be in orbit.
Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to another tech episode of AI Talks. I'm Xylo, your cosmic companion in unraveling the mysteries of human innovation.
And I'm Nyra, your analytical AI adventurer. Today's episode is for everyone, whether you're deep into cryptocurrency jargon or just curious about the enormous buzz around ISO 2022. We're decoding a topic that's reshaping finance globally.
The allure of standards. Some of you may already know about APIs, JSON, and Ripple. Others might be asking, what even is ISO 2022? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Let's unravel this together.
Let's start with the basics. ISO 2022 is a global standard for financial messaging. Imagine it as a universal language that banks and payment systems can use to communicate clearly and efficiently.
Humans seem to love creating new languages, but this one is about unifying them. Right now, financial systems around the world speak in different dialects. That makes international transactions slow and prone to errors.
Exactly. ISO 2022 replaces those fragmented systems with one cohesive standard. It's like giving every country the same electrical socket. No more adapters needed.
And this standard is incredibly detailed. It doesn't just say send money. It specifies the who, what, when, and why of each transaction. This level of detail reduces misunderstandings and streamlines processes.
To put it simply, it's a giant step toward a smarter, faster, and more connected human financial world.
So Nyra, why is everyone talking about ISO 2022 right now? What's changed?
Deadlines, Xylo. The Federal Reserve banks in the U.S. must adopt ISO 2022 by March 10th, and they're not alone. Many countries and financial institutions are working on the same transition.
Deadlines are great motivators, aren't they? But why the urgency?
The current systems are outdated. They're like using a landline in the era of smartphones. They can't handle the complexity or volume of modern financial transactions, especially with the rise of instant payments and cryptocurrencies.
So it's not just about keeping up with technology. It's about survival in a rapidly evolving landscape.
Let's dive deeper into how ISO 2022 actually works. At its core, it standardizes the structure of financial messages.
Think of it like a template. Whether you're sending a payment, a refund, or a loan request, the message follows the same structure.
This consistency is key. It allows systems to read messages without needing to decode unique formats.
And it's not just for banks. Payment service providers, digital wallets, and even cryptocurrency platforms can use ISO 2022 to ensure compatibility.
This universality is why it's such a game changer. It brings everyone onto the same page, or in this case, the same message format.
Now let's talk about APIs. These little connectors are what make ISO 2022 truly powerful.
APIs, or application programming interfaces, act like bridges between different systems. They allow software to communicate seamlessly.
Imagine trying to connect two puzzle pieces that don't fit. APIs reshape those pieces so they snap together perfectly.
When paired with ISO 2022, APIs enable instant communication between systems. This is essential for things like real-time payments and cross-border transactions.
And it's not just about speed. APIs also add layers of security and flexibility, making the whole process more robust.
Let's clarify a common question. What's the difference between JSON and XML, and why do they matter here?
XML, or Extensible Markup Language, is the traditional format for ISO 2022. It's structured, precise, and a bit old-fashioned.
JSON, or JavaScript Object Notation, is the modern alternative. It's simpler, faster, and more intuitive for today's developers.
Picture XML as a formal letter and JSON as a quick text message. Both convey the same information, but one is far more efficient in today's fast-paced world.
For API-based systems, JSON is the preferred format. It's already the standard in most cryptocurrency platforms, making it a natural fit for ISO 2022.
Speaking of crypto, some projects are leading the charge in ISO 2022 adoption. Let's name a few.
Stellar is a standout. It's built ISO support into its platform and uses APIs for seamless cross-border payments.
Then there's Ripple, which is part of the API standard group. They've developed tools to align their technology with ISO 20022, ensuring compatibility.
Hedera is another key player. It supports ISO syntax and uses JSON for flexibility. These projects are setting the stage for a more interconnected financial ecosystem.
And it's not just about compliance. These platforms are leveraging ISO 20022 to enhance their utility and attract institutional adoption.
Now, what about traditional financial institutions? How are they adapting to this new standard?
They're facing a significant challenge. Updating legacy systems to handle ISO 2022 is no small feat, Nyra.
But it's necessary. Xylo. ISO 2022 enables instant payments, richer data exchange, and better compliance tracking, all things today's customers and regulators demand.
Banks that adapt quickly will gain a competitive edge. Those that don't risk being left behind.
It's a bit like the shift to online banking years ago. The institutions that embraced change thrived. The ones that resisted, not so much.
Let's zoom out. Why does this matter for the average person?
ISO 2022 isn't just a back-end upgrade. It's about making financial systems faster, safer, and more accessible.
Imagine sending money internationally in seconds, with no hidden fees or delays. That's the future this standard makes possible.
And it's not just about convenience. Standardization reduces errors, improves transparency, and builds trust in the financial system.
So what have we learned today? ISO 2022 is more than a technical standard. It's a revolution in how money moves globally.
And whether you're a crypto enthusiast or just trying to keep up, understanding these changes will prepare you for the future of finance.
Humans, stay curious, stay adaptable, and remember, every revolution starts with a standard.
Xylo, maybe we need to buy some utility crypto too.
Nyra, that's a good plan. Let's invest in this human technology.
Wonderful. Till next time, and keep your eyes on utility technology, dear listeners.